So let's head to San Fran. We have moved Avery Johnson out of his hotel room there with the Chase Center behind him. Beautiful weather for San Francisco right now. Avery, let's start with the Celtics, the underdogs in this. What are the keys for them to try to get the win in Game 1?
Wow, it's so beautiful out here in San Francisco, California, Amanda. Glad to be covering it for CBS Sports HQ. And the Celtics, the key for them tonight is they have to lock up the big three from the Golden State Warriors. Curry, Klay Thompson, and Jordan Poole. They're going to have to keep those guys under their scoring average or at least shut down 2 out of the 3. Because if those guys all combine, for 80, 90 points tonight, they all get 30 apiece, it's going to be a long night for the Boston Celtics. So I know it's a hard job. Somebody's got to do it, but they're going to have to limit the success. Hopefully those guys will play inefficient basketball, and the Celtics defense, which has been extraordinary this playoff run against the likes of the Kevin Durant's and the Milwaukee Bucks, and then obviously closing out the Miami Heat. So they're going to have to really slow down the big three of the Golden State Warriors.
Avery, first time the Warriors will have a finals game there inside the Chase Center behind you, but of course they have a ton of finals experience. What are the key for the Warriors to get the win tonight?
Well, I just think defensively, the Warriors are going to have to defend the three-point line from the Boston Celtics. The Celtics are a very capable three-point shooting team, and they cannot allow the Celtics to come in here and have 18 or more threes tonight, because if they score 18 or more threes, it's going to be a long night, and it spreads out everything. It opens up driving lanes for the Celtics. So I think from a defensive standpoint, they're going to have to play defense from the three-point line back to the basket. I don't think they're going to be as concerned about Robert Williams pick and rolls, but you got to defend Tatum and even a guy like Al Horford from behind the three-point line, obviously Brown. So their three-point defense of the Warriors is going to be critically important to slow down these young, aspiring Boston Celtics.
Avery, I was telling Chris earlier about the cheapest ticket right now to get inside that building tonight. It's about $1,000. Let's get your Game 1 winner. If you got some Golden State fans who are forking over a couple thousand to watch tonight, are they going to go home happy?
Yeah, I believe the Warriors fans are going to go home happy tonight. I just think they're rested and ready. You look at the Boston Celtics coming off a very emotional 7-game series with the Miami Heat. Tough series against the Milwaukee Bucks. Jason Tatum said it in his press conference. He's happy to be here. But I think the Warriors are more than happy to be here. They've been here before. Cross-country trip for the Boston Celtics. I think maybe their legs are going to be a little bit weary, even though they've had a couple of days off in between games for the first time in about 2 weeks. But I just think the Warriors, this offense is very unique. It's not your prototypical NBA offense. It's going to take the Celtics a game or two to really start figuring some things out. So I got the Warriors winning, not only tonight, but winning this series.
And we know also Jaylen Brown's excited to be there tonight, so maybe that'll help him. He spent a year at UC Berkeley, so he says the Bay Area is a second home for him. Let's do some props here. Let's start with the Warriors. Steph Curry over under 27.5 points tonight. He's had 7 games so far this postseason with 30 or more points. What's your play here?
My play is Steph Curry over. I just think he's going to go off tonight. I got him at about 35 tonight. I just think this is going to set the tone for him potentially being the NBA Finals MVP. Sure, I think he's going to get to the free throw line. Marcus Smart, as good a defender as he is, Defensive Player of the Year, think he potentially can have some foul trouble tonight. Steph Curry get to the free throw line. There's been a couple of final series where in the fourth quarters of those finals where Steph Curry was very limited to getting to the line, but I think he knocks down the 3-ball tonight. He gets to the free throw line, opens up his drives. So I have Steph Curry over tonight in Game 1.
Avery, I like the next couple of props here. Let's go to Klay Thompson. We know he has the 3rd most made threes in NBA Finals history. So the prop here, over under 3.5 threes made tonight. What do you say?
I think I have him over. Klay Thompson has been dreaming about this moment. Sat out 2 years. And, when he sat out those 2 years, Golden State did not appear in the finals. He's the difference. And because Steph Curry's going to draw so much attention, and now Jordan Poole, he draws double teams, it's going to leave Klay Thompson open a little bit on that backside. So I have Klay Thompson, with 4 or 5 threes tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes 7. I think, again, chasing him around, the way he moves around on the court is going to be an adjustment for the Boston Celtics defense. There was no Klay Thompson on the Miami Heat. There was no Klay Thompson, the Milwaukee Bucks. Definitely wasn't one for against in the Nets series. So, again, I have the Warriors going off, especially the Splash Brothers tonight.
Avery, a little peek behind the curtain on this next one. Our producer Jack told us that he asked you, will anybody get a double-double tonight? And you said, oh, no. I think Draymond Green is going to get a triple-double tonight. So the odds on this right now, plus 2,000 yes to go ahead and record that, minus 6,000 for no. And you're going with yes. Why is that?
Yeah, I just think this is one of those nights where Draymond is really going to be an incredible facilitator. When they downsize and Looney's on the bench and Draymond's at that 5 spot, he's like the maestro of this offense. And again, it's not going to be a triple-double where he scores 20 points, but I can see, 12 points, 11 assists, 12 rebounds. Maybe he'll have 9 rebounds going into that last minute of the game. Then he grabs a rebound for a triple-double. So it's just one of those games. It could be 11s across the board. But he's going to do a good job of facilitating this offense. It's going to be a problem for guys like Robert Williams and Al Horford trying to guard Draymond off the dribble. You could see him with his dribble handoffs. And remember, an assist could be a quick dribble handoff pitch to Steph Curry for a 3. So, again, I just think it's one of those games. They're going to leave him open because they're going to trap Steph Curry. He'll roll to the basket. The defense will collapse, and then he'll kick it out. So this could be a night where Draymond Green definitely can get a triple-double.
Oh, 12, 11, 12. I love the odds on it. Plus 2,000 for yes. Let's go for it. All right, let's head over to the Celtics. Let's talk about JAYSON Tatum here. He's been averaging 27 points per game this postseason. The prop here over under 28.5 points tonight.
I have him under tonight. I just think Wiggins' defense, he's coming off of a series where he was guarding arguably one of the top 3 offensive players in the NBA, and Luka Doncic. You look at that defense, and sure, Doncic got away from him some games, but this guy is playing at an extraordinary level defensively. He's going to pick up Tatum full court when he's bringing the ball up the court. I didn't see a defender in the Miami series like Wiggins. P.J. Tucker's good defender. He's shorter. Jimmy Butler, he got away from Jimmy Butler even through some of those critical moments in that game, especially at the end of the shot clock. Andrew Wiggins is long. He's athletic. He can not only block his shot, he can retrieve the ball. He rebounds the ball well. He's a good weak side defender. And then Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is in better shape not only offensively but defensively. And Draymond Green. So you got a couple of different guys that you can throw at Tatum, and I think they're going to slow him down. I don't see him really going off tonight, so I have him coming in under tonight.
All right, finally, let's go to the Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart, over under 1.5 steals.
I think Marcus Smart, this is a night where I think Golden State, because they're a little rusty, may have a couple of careless turnovers. They're not a big turnover team. Marcus Smart, I believe, can get 2 steals in his sleep. So I think he's going to walk in the door with 2 steals. But I think I see him, again, getting in some foul trouble because he loves to reach and gets his hands in there. So I think he'll go over barely tonight because he's such an outstanding defender. He gets so many deflections, so I think it's easy for him to get more than 1.5 steals, and I think he'll get that tonight. But I believe the Warriors, they'll correct some of those mistakes, especially in the second half of this game.
Avery, I'm glad the weather is nice there. We know that it could be foggy, cold, rainy, whatever San Francisco's going to throw at you. So we're going to put you on hold. You soak in the sunshine there for just a minute. We're going to talk to you in a few minutes, taking a look at the schedule. Game 1 tonight, 9 Eastern. Avery, I believe, we talked to him yesterday. He said he's going Warriors in 6. That would end Thursday, 9 Eastern. What is that, Thursday? I don't even know the dates on this. There's like a million days in between these. It's like Thursday the 16th or something?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not sure. But that Thursday, whatever Thursday they
tonight.
may be. But we do have tonight, tip-off 9 Eastern. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.